Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Truckin Chubbzy, a.k.a. Clarence Hampton III. Clarence Hampton III, a.k.a. Truckin Chubbzy. Like and subscribe. Come forward or rap. As y'all know, I did my Black and Missing for the weekend. I checked the updates. There's nothing really new going on besides the newest person. So if y'all will check the website out, Black and Missing, that is inc.com or BAAMFI.com. Look, man, I want to try to do something different today, right? I was on the net, you know what I'm saying, and I was listening to this to Joe Budden's podcast. He's opening up his platform for other YouTubers, influencers, podcasters who, you know what I mean, who are actually working, and he's having them come up there. If they're doing a tremendous job, Joe Budden wants to bring them on, help build his platform while helping build their platform, standing up for everybody. He's not just doing this for white, black, nobody. If you're a good podcaster, if you're great at what you're doing, great with speaking, and good on topics, and you're researching, you're a hard worker, Joe Budden is opening up his platform, it seems like, to have people come on. Well, now people have some things to say about Queen's Flip being on there. For my viewers who don't know who Queen's Flip is a battle rapper, which Joe Budden used to be. Queen's Flip was a battle rapper, and he took his battle rap platform and started his own podcasting thing. Smart businessman, went into it. That's how Mad Fafa got his also. Queen's Flip did it before Mad Fafa, but Mad Fafa, took that playbook and he capitalized off it also. So you got brothers trying to, help each other out, and people trying to help each other out in this podcasting world, which is like, I'm noticing right now that it's kind of hard to, get your views up and to have a big platform, right? So when somebody's trying to help you and telling, come on board, we gonna ride these waves together, and I'm gonna get you to this land over here, and you could take your platform off from there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's always hating. We always got somebody who wants to ruin that or try to stop people from doing that. Now, Joe Budden has his own network. Of course, we're familiar with racist biasness, right? And biasness in business and so forth and so on, right? Or, it helps, but for me to think and wonder, are they doing this to Joe Budden because he's a black man starting his own network and pulling people up, and he's getting great talent up there to do the job? But without further ado, y'all, we're gonna listen to this today. I'm gonna be on the screen, of course, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play this podcast and we're gonna react to it. All right, cool. All right, don't mind in line right there. I just took my do-rag off. I had it on. I totally forgot I had it on, but I've been up for a while now. But no.
I mean, he can say what he wants because he's number one. And he knew he was number one for a while. I told you, I called the nigga. He was up there smiling and shit.
I want to be clear, too. If Elliot or Charlemagne or any of the people envy, any of these people would have been number one, they would have been talking cash shit, too. Like,
unfortunately, there's only one number one, and only that person is going to be talking cash shit. Everybody else has to respond to it and react to it.
I got it.
That's it.
I got it.
But to answer your question, like me personally, I don't go looking for the Joe hate because I don't want to see it. I don't really give a fuck. It's a lot of Joe hate. I catch hate just for being next to Joe.
So did the support be hating?
I have to see it because you know how like they say God sees all?
Yo, here.
Like I can't miss it.
Here.
No, I ain't gonna, cause I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit if I sit over there, and I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Come on now, it's the weekend.
But God sees, it's the weekend. God sees all, even Canadian gods.
Damn.
God sees all.
I think
So
actually
when they
that we're
start
closer to
hating,
God.
so Elliot was doing his covert hate. I know you listening out there. I love you, my man. Little covert hate. Doggy Diamond said some shit. It's my man.
Fuck with him.
Well, Doggy
My
Diamond
man.
said,
What he said?
He says, check it out.
I
I ain't gonna promo the hate. I ain't gonna promo the hate.
Why they do it to you?
And that's why people hate. Just so niggas could be like,
why don't you
what he
support
said?
hate back?
Nah, fuck that. My man Tax started hating from jail.
Oh, shit.
What'd Tax say?
No, let me read the Tax quote. Oh my God. Let me read the Tax
As you
quote.
find the other one.
Where'd it go? Nah, but niggas been getting their hate off.
You
on
screenshotted the hate?
Oh, I always keep the files.
You got a folder in your phone that just says hate?
Shout out to Little Lux. We kept the files.
That was a bar.
Legendary.
Oh my God.
Legendary.
And when it's the hate, they put my name right in the caption of the.
Of course.
Such and such says this about Joe Budden, light skinned Joe Budden with the beard. You know, podcast Joe Budden.
Used to rap?
Let's see. Tax, complex ass Tax. Where are you with Joe Budden? Always a good question to ask. What have you thought about his rise and leaving? And he said, I think finally figured out that Joe was a master manipulator. They were suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, and Joe manipulates everybody around him. Even the dudes sitting with him now are being manipulated. But you gotta understand, some people are all right with manipulation, as long as they get something out of it. So I think them dudes know that. But I think they just cool with the situation. Sometimes people don't got nothing going on in their life. They need to be a part of something. I'm not one of those people. I always tell people, if everybody jump on that ship, it's gonna sink. So I'm always the person that's like, I'm gonna stay with the.
Now look, I mean, I'm gonna get right back into playing it, y'all. But look, like, I can't speak on. I just really just went in on Gil, and the reason why I feel like I went in on Gil is because he said he loved the guy who, you know, said some things about a young woman basketball player. Okay, so I'm trying to, you know what I mean? You can't say you love him at that point in time. Just hold the man accountable, you know, say what you need to say. But love is like, that was uncalled for. But anyway, holding somebody accountable and hating on another person and is totally different. Now, I'm guessing this is Taxstone, which is, he was another battle rapper from New York, okay? And this is what this Joe Budden is reading, what he had to say from, I don't know, over the phone interview. I don't know how he's communicating because he's doing time in jail. There's been a case, you know, going on involving Taxstone, Troy Avenue. I can't really speak on it because I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. People were shot. People were killed, locked up. Either way it go, it's a lose-lose for the culture because we losing a lot of talent and heavy influencers in the culture to violence. So to me, it's not even something to sit around and talk about, but to have this man locked up and to be dragging one of his friends for trying to come up is just, I don't get that. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But we're going to keep listening.
Land. When y'all get over there, y'all write me and tell me what happened. I don't jump on ships. I'm like a home ranger. I'm not the person that's trying to be cool with artists so I can try and get an interview. If I genuinely like you, all right, enough. From Jan, that's what he said.
That's what Tax, hold up.
That's what he said.
I spend way more time on other shit than I do.
Tax. So hold on. Before I came on this shit, man, I had a lot of shit going on, man. Slow down, number one. Number two, we say free you all the time, so I'm gonna be mindful of what I'm saying. But you out of line. You the man. You my man. Before you got locked up, you was in the car with me. That's out of line, homie. Saying that and throwing subs to niggas that's up here that put a lot of work in. Joe is not manipulating nobody up here. Well, not me. And niggas ask, let me talk my shit. Don't stop me. Niggas ask me this question all the time. Like, I was just asked this yesterday at Chef Simpson's from a friend. Like, that's cool with the two names he said. How do you feel about Joe? Do you trust him? I said, yeah, I trust him. Do you trust him personally or in business? And I had to think. I said, personally, I trust him, but let me say business. I said, yeah, I trust him in business because he did nothing but right to me. And on top of that, he has to be a fool if he did wrong to anybody else to continue to do wrong. What is he, the R. Kelly of podcasts? Huh? Stop playing with my man. They run a tight ship up here and good business. And a lot of times, niggas don't want to acknowledge that there's other niggas that's just happy with what we got. Period. And anywhere I go, I'm going to take advantage to the full extent to get where I need to go. This nigga know I got a plan, and he's fine with it because that's my man. You niggas cannot judge nothing. The ship's still running. Shout out to G-Money, we here. We still moving. You my man, Tax. Chill out with those type of comments, man.
I hate when people say, and I'm not saying even on his comments.
Get your shit off while it's your hand. Come on, let's do it.
I just see it a lot.
See, I'm going to get right back to it, but you heard what he had to say. That was Queen's Flip, all right? They call him Flip for short. I know him as Queen's Flip. I've been following him for years. I've been, you know, from battle rap and everything. So I've actually seen these guys come from being on battle rap stage. You know, shout out to Remy Ma with Chrome 23. Shout out to Smack, Smack DVD. He started a whole battle rap league, URL. If you haven't heard of it, it's dope. It's super dope. And I've seen a lot of these guys, you know, start. I seen them come up from the DVD era with really nothing, just being on the corners of rapping. And a lot of these guys, you know, have shoe brands, podcasts, very successful podcasts. They're all good businessmen. You know, so that was the first platform they was on, and it allowed them to start doing what they're doing now. And now it just seems like somebody out there that's trying to tear us down and put us against each other out here. And it's crazy because I don't understand, you know what I mean? It's always going to be there. That's always going to be there. But it's just, I wanted to, you know, shed light to this because of the whole, so y'all can see firsthand what happens, you know what I'm saying, when we are trying to stick together and not with the machine, so to speak, but with each other and using each other's platforms to come up. Now you see what happens, you know what I mean? This is that interference they try to cause to try to tear things down. And but later in this interview, we're gonna see what's going on, you know what I mean? I haven't heard the whole thing yet, but I heard that it was something to watch, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me, look, you need to listen to this, put it on the show live. So I'm getting it with y'all, but this is just something that I'm glad that they told me to, you know, listen to, and we're gonna keep on listening. Y'all listening with me, so let's ride it out.
When people be like,
that's my man.
You ran up like up on the jump, fam. My friend called me. I was home minding my business. Dog, I need your help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell the story of how I ended up here.
No manipulation in that.
It wasn't no manipulation. Actually, it was manipulation because I didn't even know what I was coming to do.
Well, that was just tact.
Yeah, I know.
That was just
but yeah, it was like, yo, dogs, I need, my shit is over here kind of fucked up. I need your help. Say no more.
Right.
We didn't talk about no money. It ain't about that. When my friends call me and need me, ain't nothing to talk about.
My music career is doing very well.
Listen, to whom
outside of the podcast,
to whom it may
bro,
to whom it may concern out there, because number one can't go back and forth with people.
Get out of
Like, let's just start there. So I can't do and I don't want to give anybody's name any added value and equity. So to whom it may concern out there, a big part of this thing is being free. A big part of this is staying away from some of those spots where it might get a little thick at. A big part of this is knowing when and when not to be home and away from shit. A big part of this is getting out of your own way, because as humans, we come with shortcomings and deficiencies, and you want to hide your weaknesses and expose your strong suits. That's very important in podcasting game. Take that from numero uno, number one. That's not even on page one. See, and that's my problem with niggas that get to talking about podcasting.
Right.
Y'all don't even be talking about shit that's on page 1 of the pamphlet or on the back of the book in the paragraph. Y'all not even in the bookstore yet. You can't steal second base and keep your foot on first. You have to get out of your own way. You have to constantly reinvent, and you have to be available for the miracle. You have to be available for the miracle, or else niggas will just be calling and mailing, and you talking from jail.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a little cold, but
it's not cold.
It is.
Niggas have called me too many times to use my platform to help with a case, a cause, or something that they're passionate about. And I do that because all I do is constantly show up for people.
Yeah.
But if these are your thoughts, if we in the sharing thoughts mode, ain't nobody got to call my phone for me to share thought. I don't have to do no interview to share thought. I told y'all I'm standing in truths. That's my sub to whoever it applies to.
This nigga brought different people together. He brought.
Here's my other sub. Now we just randomly subbing. Hey, to whom it may concern, build their company as you build yourself.
Word.
Who's that?
Word.
No point in talking about all of these amazing historic moments that you have if you cannot use them to capitalize for yourself. Do it yourself. I'm not saying nothing I ain't told you to your face because I don't talk behind people's backs. But there's way too much check chasing going on in podcasting land. And then you niggas got the nerve to open your mouth and say something to a nigga like me who do it for the sport and the art of it. Everybody got to relax out here. Very pivotal decisions be made when you get to certain intersections. Some of y'all choose to take a check. Y'all got mouths to feed. Y'all have wives and girlfriends and house mortgages. Y'all got shit you have to pay. It get risky when you out here in independent contractor land.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
You contracted workers have to really watch how you speak about the independent contractors that get it how they live it. Nothing wrong with building them. Lord knows I've done it for a bunch of companies. But
saying contracted workers, they're on contracts to do their shows. You know what I mean? Some people get that check and they get contracts to go do their show. They're not monetizing themselves. They did monetize themselves and they seen a bigger check and took that check. That's what he's talking about. A lot of people out here that do that. And the space, let's just be real, the space is overcrowded right now. This space is very crowded. You have to be unique and bringing something different or be relatable to people, you know what I mean, to try to get views. But you got to understand, you know what I mean, if you're not, the machine is behind this now. So now you got radios. You got a lot of radio stations are almost obsolete now. So they're coming in this space, and these record labels are trying to run the podcasting world now, literally. So now, you know, they're trying to take back our voices and so forth and so on. And Joe Budden is like, no, I stand on the side of independent contracting. You know what I mean? Whether you're doing it through Twitch or whatever, keep your thing your own. You know what I mean? He understands that you might have to take a check because we have families and we got everything else, but make sure he's dropping jewels. Make sure we have a way out. We have our own. Because, you know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing right now. You know, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all hearing. If I'm hearing something, you know?
Yourself at the same time. So when the day comes that y'all butt heads, because that day is inevitable, you'll have something to fall back on. Right. And you won't just be looking to take the next check from somewhere.
Just said that.
To whom this may concern, This is not even on page 1 of the manual. Because you niggas ain't in the bookstore. Instead of critiquing people's placement on this list.
Hold on. I gotta run.
We need more critique.
Because I hit
this is not even on page 1 of the manual. Because you niggas ain't in the bookstore. Instead of critiquing people's placement on this list, we need more critiquing on why you're not on it. To everyone not on it,
I'm coming.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm coming.
There's some steps that you niggas have missed. To whom it may concern. Stop holding the microphone. Like if I'm just giving out podcast advice, it's certain niggas, y'all can't speak to me, y'all didn't do the work yet.
Oh, shit.
You didn't go in the bookstore.
Wow.
Hire the editors. Get people to help. Invest in the staff. Pay the staff. Get more staff. Stop check chasing. Stop doing the bare minimum and expecting that to yield results. You niggas are the bare minimum boys. You niggas get that bag, put it in your pocket, and do the bare minimum. I don't want to hear none of you niggas talk about nobody in here. Hey, to whom it may concern. Because niggas here get to work. All niggas do is get to the work. Hey, it ain't even nothing to be mad at. We just stating facts right now.
All right. True enough.
She moved cross country. This nigga ain't slept in months. I ain't something different. I won't put his business out there. In Parks, I won't put his business out there either. But the point is, niggas come in here and head down to the finish line.
That's it.
To work. There's nothing else to talk about. To whom it may concern. That show ain't been impactful in years, and that rotating seat garbage ain't getting it done.
Breakfast Club. When did they come at Joe? Am I missing something? Like, let me know, y'all, when he came at Joe. When they came at Joe. See, it's the machine. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Charlamagne own that. They run Breakfast Club, and Joe Budden is like totally independent. Like that's him. That's all him. And they're really trying to nail it down, and they can't get a grip of it no more. They gotta go out and find talent. Like it's almost like each and every one of us, influencers, YouTubers, podcasters, whatever you want to call us, like we got to look at it like we're artists, right? We're like an artist, like a rap artist out here, and they're trying to grab us up and do deals with us, right? And take parts. But a lot of people I'm noticing that a lot of people, if they're coming at you, first of all, if they're coming at you and they want to grab you for a deal, people gotta know you're worth something. You must be worth something if they want to come and give you the bread. And they want to give you million, thousands, whatever they want to give you to do the show. You got to be worth that at the end. You got to be worth something. Or you got to be worth more than that. So I'm hearing that we should just pretty much invest in yourself. Keep moving up. And that's what I'm trying to do here. You know what I mean? I done expanded the whole room. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, and this is just common sense to me. Like, this is just common sense. Like, I'm expanding the studio. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little view real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I'm expanding, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm out here really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I work. And I also got a, you know what I'm saying, I got a 9 to 5. So, but I'm still out here doing me, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to make it happen, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make this happen while doing my job, you know what I mean? I can't sit around and do this, but I am investing in myself and other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So somebody come at me, I got my studio. You know what I mean? So now I can invest in other things. That's what I'm hearing. So let's be clear on that. Like I'm really out here right now. For real. I'm out here.
If you haven't noticed by now, your company over there has shifted their attention to the advertising dollars that they could get in podcasting. It's not about radio. They breaking all that shit up over there, and we getting podcast advertising dollars, which says it don't matter how powerful that one show was at some point. If the company's going in a different direction, niggas gonna look like y'all going in a different direction, which is why this is expendable, and you and your co-host don't have to sit there and pretend to like each other for months and months and months. Know when y'all did that?
That's dumb.
When you was number one. That's when you got to come to work and pretend.
Because of the rotating seat.
If it's expendable, everybody can be honest. To whom it may concern. Because I don't sub as great as y'all. But your man can't fuck with me on my worst day. Y'all niggas got to stop just putting, I work too hard. I ain't playing with these niggas. Fuck is wrong with these niggas? Y'all gotta Don't tell me about all the money that you niggas made. You niggas ain't bought a new shirt in 7 years, a new t-shirt even. Y'all ain't bought a new Hanes pack of white t-shirts. Don't talk about me over here. By this point, you should just be getting settled in with managing that first bank account that you have.
Oh, wow. That's one of them.
Leave. Hey, to whom it may concern.
Who's that? Who's the white t-shirt boys? Who got
to whom it may
t-shirts?
concern.
I like.
Well, Jose,
This might be.
I ain't talking to nobody. No.
This might need to be the episode
To whom it
title.
may concern.
I'm just saying. To whom it may concern. Is the episode title. Which is
Y'all let all that other shit go though, real quick. Like the Fat Boys broke up before too. Like stop. Y'all niggas is holding on to too much shit, trying to bring new niggas is here. This woman moved halfway across country.
Look, see, and I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. You know what I'm saying? We already been on here for almost a half hour. You know what I'm saying? I think his sequelae is over. Little, it's over. He went on this little. Had to say what he had to say. Dropped some jewels in there. Then he also dropped some bombs in there. I had to give it some truck horns. I learned a little bit from that, but I think I said that though. I said that, like, you know what I'm saying? I said that it's a constant move up, and I'm noticing that you got to be able to. That's with anything though. You know what I'm saying? Like how rap music changes cadences and it's more melodic now. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to like sing your rap now, because a lot of people like hearing that poppy feel to that, and we seen that shift coming. We seen that shift coming most definitely. But you got to be able to keep up with the times with anything. You know what I'm saying? So even with this world here and that I'm coming into now, you got to be able to be relatable. You always got to be relatable. You got what works now may not work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And what's not working right now may be working tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's all it's I'm starting at the bottom right now, and I'm gonna climb my way up. I'm going to climb my way up, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because I know that I'm a voice that needs to be heard out here. I got some things in me. I've been through so much out here, and I've been out here on an air quote bottom for so long, and the working class for so long, that I know how it feel to be one of these people out here that's grinding and having so much responsibility on top of working, coming home. I drive like almost 2,500 to 3,000 miles a week, which is out like, oh, that's nothing. But I'm coming home, and I'm a husband, and I'm a father, and I love the garden. You know what I mean? So I'm doing landscaping outside. Got to put trampolines up, basketball hoops. Got dogs. Got my podcast. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a whole lot to where y'all don't see. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments if y'all would like to see that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I got no problem with showing y'all, you know what I mean, my world and what I do, you know. My wife's a nurse. She works. Her schedule is hectic. You know what I mean? She works. Then she got to find time to be a wife, to be a mother, to be herself. You know, then I got to send her on to go get to the spa. Then I got to send her to go get her nails done, a hair salon. And, you know, got to go get the boy, and the boys got to go to the barber shop, or we got to, you know, got to get petties. And if you're not getting them any petty, I don't know what's wrong with you. You got to start taking care of your feet and your hands, man. We have to do those things. You know what I'm saying? We can't be rocking around with crusty toes and, you know what I mean, fungus nails and all that. Get that stuff taken care of. You got it, you're good. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with having it, because you can go to the podiatrist and they get you right. You know what I'm saying? There's natural ways and there's also medicine ways. You know, for the people who don't like taking medicine and vaccination, so forth and so on, there's other ways of going about and getting health. What you put in your body's going to give back out to you. So if you start putting better things in your body, then your body will start naturally taking care of itself and building up antibodies to fight against all this crap that's out here. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm learning that. I'm learning as I'm going. But it you know, just less to say that we always got something going on. And the thing is, people tend to change when they get to a certain level. And there's nothing wrong with changing, because you do not work as hard as you work to remain the same person. You're working to level up, to be able to explore a different side of the world, to be able to step out of your neighborhood and see the world outside of there, to be able to travel. How many, you know what I mean? How many people has traveled? You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you watching from too. If you travel, have you got a passport? You know how to get a passport? You getting stamps on your passport? Have you been to different countries? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, expand. To be able to do those things, you got to work hard. You're not going to get it by sitting down and doing nothing. Yes, it seems like, okay, all Truckin Chubbzy, all you doing is just sitting down. You got a microphone and you're doing that. No, that's not all I'm doing. It seems like that. That's definitely not all I'm doing. You know, I had to do all this work myself. I did all this myself. You know what I mean? These microphones ain't cheap. I had to invest in that. You know, my board, you know, my mixers, my PC, cameras. You know, you have to invest in yourself. You know what I mean? And you got to put in the work. Not only that, but I'm sitting here putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And as long as, no matter what you're doing, if you're putting in the work, if you're going to work nonstop and you're putting in that work, you will achieve your goals and you will level up no matter what you're doing. Period. I don't care what you're doing. As long as you're putting in the work and you know what I'm saying, and you keep doing that consistently, and it's a positive thing, you will rise. But if it's negative, then you will fall. I'm telling you, because I've been there. But nonetheless, just to speak on, you know, what Joe Budden said, you know, he dropping jewels, and I don't know if anybody else may not heard that or not, but I get it already, because what I say, to go back, and when I was saying people change, they forget how they got to the point where they're getting the deals. And these people are throwing big numbers at you. Like, I can get that now. Or you could wait, get them views, take your money, and keep investing in yourself. It's going to get hard out here. It's definitely going to get hard. Ain't nothing easy. Ain't nothing easy about getting put on different platforms and so forth and so on. That's why, you know, a lot of people who have very successful podcasts, they come from a place where they started with $100,000 and they probably ain't see a return in a couple of years. I don't know how it go, but I'm just guessing. You know what I mean? I'm just guessing because, you know, I spent quite a little pretty penny real quick, you know, just some pennies, you know, ain't no dollars, just some pennies. But, you know, and I put in some work already to even have my platform looking the way it's looking. You know what I'm saying? So I only could imagine how much money they actually put behind their platforms if they're on 4 different platforms, 5 different platforms, and they're getting the advertising they want. You know, they have deals with companies and so forth and so on. But one thing about it is we have to stick together, and there's nothing wrong with putting other people on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't be jealous of somebody if they get pulled to the majors and we still out here on AAA and AA, and they got pulled up to the majors and it's their at bat. Like, everybody get their chance to bat, but from what I heard him say, Joe Budden, be ready to receive the blessing. Be ready to, when you're at bat, be able to hit that ball, be able to get on base. You know what I'm saying? Or be ready to hit a home run. Or you going to be ready to hit a home run? Or you going to put in a training to get hit a home run? Or you going, you know what I'm saying? You can't steal bases out here. I heard that. Can't be on first trying to steal second. Got to be on first. And then somebody else got to come. You got to pull somebody else up to get up at bat and knock around until y'all get the home plate, until y'all score, till that team scores. It's either like that or you just knocking it out the park with a home run. And sometimes it ain't like that, but you got to put that training in. So when somebody do pull you to their platform, you knocking that joint out the park. That's what I heard. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. And I'm seeing that as things is going on already. And I'm not even, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got maybe I got years to keep doing it the way, at the level I'm doing it, you know, because I'm not on Instagram or Twitter, or, you know what I'm saying? Because of my own reasons. Got my own reasons and not to be on them platforms. You know, I feel like, me personally, I feel like that's where a lot of the hate come from. A lot of people hate. A lot of people, you know, saying you see things or whatever else, like, this is enough advertising for me. This is social enough for me. You know what I mean? Y'all need to talk to me. You need to holler at me. Do it in the comments on YouTube. That's what, you know what I'm saying? I'm exclusive here. Maybe when the time is right, you know what I mean? And everybody wants saying something, I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to reach me for something. You want me to make an Instagram? Got to reach me on that. You want me to make that? You got to reach me on that. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Get my drift? You get what I'm saying? Truckin Chubbzy. I'm moving on up. I'm riding on the highway right past you like, you dig? I'm out of here.